Welcome back to another drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown, and this lesson covers the song Spangled by the Smashing Pumpkins with their new drummer, Mike Byrne. You can get the transcription for this song in the December 2010 issue of Drum Magazine. It's on page 38. All right, let's take a closer look at it. In this rhythm, the hi-hat is on the and. So we start with the crash. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. On the third measure, you see an X with the circle around it. And that indicates a loose or open hi-hat. So the third measure sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Now you're going to notice that I add a little bit of swing to the 16th notes. Mike Byrne in this song adds swing to the 16th notes. The rhythm starting at measure 4, 1 and 2, a 3 and 4, a 1, and remember that swing with the bass note, the bass drum. 1 and 2, a 3 and 4, a 1 and 2, a 3 and 4, a 1 and 2, a 3 and 4 and a 1. Skip down to the last measure of the third line. It's right in the middle of this selection. I'm going to take this piece by piece, and count 1 is a bass and a crash. And if you follow the stem up, you're going to see that there's one beam touching that note, which means that it's an eighth note. So the next thing written is going to be on the and. The next thing written happens to be a 16th rest. But if you look up, you're going to see that there's a 3 above it with a bracket. That means that those are triplets. One way to count 16th note triplets is 1 a li and a la, 2 a li and a la. And since it starts on the and, that 16th note triplet is going to be an and. The next 16th note triplet would be the and then the third, which is a snare drum, is on the la. So we've got 1 and a la, 1 and a la. And of course the next note is a 2, and it's also on snare. 1 and a la 2, 1 and a la 2. Following that stem up, there's one beam touching it, which makes it an eighth note. So the next thing written is going to be the and that and happens to be a snare and an open or a loose hi-hat. 1 and a la 2 and 1 and a la 2 and. The next part, starting at count 3 with those two 16th rest, which are triplets. So 3 a li and a la, 4 a li and a la. Starting at 3 again. 3 a li and a la, 4 a li and a la. I'm going to play the fill on line 3 one more time. The last line, last measure of this selection is another triplet, 16th note triplet pattern. And this one is 4 a li and, 4 a li and. I hope you enjoyed this Mike Byrne selection from the song Spangled by the Smashing Pumpkins. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to Drum Magazine. And always remember, keep practicing and keep drumming.